Okay, hey guys, so we're back here again with the Molly guides for Killjoy. We're at Bind at this time. So just a disclaimer for this video, my neighbors are doing some construction work. This is actually take 7 of the video and I'm just getting tired now. You might hear some drilling at the background, so please bear with me for this video. There are 5 possible Molly spots for Bind A site, so we'll start off with that. First Molly spot would be here. Just position yourself at this corner. As soon as you see this leaf, this broken leaf, that's where you have to position your crosshair. Move a bit to the left, jump up,
Placing
throw your
swarm
molly,
grenade.
and your molly should land right over here. If someone is jiggle peeking over here,
Swarm grenade out.
swarm grenade, they will get damaged and they'll have to reposition. This is a common spot, and mostly I don't like this molly spot at all because they could just go back here at lamps and just, camp this area. But it is an option still. Second molly spot would be around this corner, and we'll use the interface design as a guide, like in the previous video. So here, use your interface design as a guide. Just position it here at this pointed leaf pixel, and without jumping, throw your
Placing
molly.
swarm grenade.
This will place the swarm grenade over at this side. And if someone is over here camping, this is a common spot. If you activate
Swarm
the
grenade
molly,
out.
they will be damaged, and they'll have to give up that. They'll have to give up that position. It's best to activate that molly spot once your teammates are already committed to the push and they're already at this area. That's molly spot number 2. Molly spot number 3. Same corner. We'll use the design interface as a guide again. And this time around, we'll position it here where there's a broken leaf pixel. Without jumping, we throw our
Placing
molly.
swarm grenade.
And this will position the molly right over here. If someone's over here camping,
Swarm grenade
they
out.
will get damaged and they'll have to reposition. You could adjust the you could go ahead and adjust
Placing swarm
the
grenade.
throw so that it would be near the wall, like so.
Swarm grenade out.
So they'll have to give up that position if they get caught. Best to activate that again once your teammates are already committed to the push. That's molly spot number 3. Molly spot number 4 is right over here. Position your crosshair at this spot. A better view of that spot is right over here. You don't need an op to do these molly spots. You just need to remember where you place your crosshair. Move slightly to the right, and then jump.
Placing
Throw your
swarm
molly.
grenade.
This is another common spot. If someone's camping over here, there's the molly.
Swarm
To
grenade
activate it,
out.
they'll have to give up this position. That's molly spot number 4. Molly spot number 5, the last one, same corner. At the side of the building, there are rivets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rivet number 3 is going to be our guide. Just remember where it's positioned. Place your crosshair over rivet number 3. Move your crosshair to the right slightly. Jump up.
Placing
and
swarm grenade.
throw your molly. And this is actually going to position the molly over here. Some people like to camp this spot to get an angle on baths. Just
Swarm
activate
grenade
it,
out.
and they'll have to give up this position. So that's number 5. That's molly number 5. And the reason why I don't like bind is because there's just so much common angles, and it's best to use your swarm grenades post plant rather than using it proactively. But yeah, that's site A. I'll go ahead and do bind site B in a while. I'll just go ahead and charge my SLR's battery. Okay, so we're back. We're still at bind. Basically, I just want to be honest with you guys in this map. I really don't like bind because for the most part, the starting areas are kind of far from where the engagements would be, especially here at B site. Um, when you're the attacker, there's gonna be a barrier right over here, and you can't throw your swarm grenades anywhere near
Placing swarm grenade.
without proper clearance.
Swarm grenade out.
So there's only so much that you could do as an attacker with Killjoy in this map, even with Site A when you're planning on taking over Site A. That said, though, there are some molly spots that are quite interesting in this spot, right? So we'll start with B long. Obviously, you don't want to charge in because there might be an opper or someone scouting right over here. Okay, so as soon as you get to this area right here, this pile of rocks, just go ahead and take out your molly, aim right over here. Okay, then
Placing
throw your
swarm
molly.
grenade.
That's gonna place the molly right over here. If anyone's camping here, and you activate your
Swarm
molly,
grenade out.
they'll get damaged and they'll have to reposition. Okay, so that's one for B long. Here's one for B short, mid. So most of the time, some enemies would be camping right over here, right? Some of them would be over here, and some would be behind this box, or rather on top of this box, behind this wall, which is well bangable, yeah. But what I'd like to do here is I come up over this area, turn my turret around and
Turret
place it
out.
over here so that it would detect if someone's camping right over here. If no one's
Recalling
over
my
there,
bot.
or as soon as I plant my turret,
Placing sentry.
take out my molly, and as soon as I see this shelf touch the edge of this hallway, I align my crosshair over to this spot right here,
Placing
and then
swarm
throw my
grenade.
molly. What's gonna happen?
Recalling my
It's
bot.
gonna land right over here. You
Swarm
detonate
grenade
that.
out.
Anyone who is behind this wall will get damaged, and anyone who's over here will also get damaged. So that's how I normally clear this area when we're engaging B site. The trouble with bind really is that there's just so much linear hallways, and there's just not much clearance for you to throw your mollies high up in the air. So say if you want to throw your molly right over here and you want it to land somewhere around this vicinity, it would be almost impossible. Why? Because there's this huge building along the way. Maybe I'd have to test it out further, but as far as bind is concerned right now for Killjoy, it's best to save your mollies post plant if you're attacking. So that's basically the best tip that I could give right now. Defending, it's a different story. If Killjoy is a defender, she is very good in bind. Inversely though, when she's attacking in the map bind, I think this is one of her worst maps as an attacker. I'll go ahead and upload another video for a separate video basically for Haven, because that's a whole nother story. There's 3 sites. I do have already some molly spots, so just please stay tuned. I'll probably upload it a day or two after I'm done editing the videos. I'll see you then.